everybody, welcome back. It's Kat. Thanks for coming back. I am here to do another collab video. I was invited by my friend Liz from 23 Points a Day. Please go check her out if you haven't already. She's got an amazing channel. I'm not just saying that, she really does. She has accomplished so much on her journey and it's just very impressive. She's got a lot of advice and a lot of great tips. So please check her out. And I want to thank Liz for inviting me to the collab. And also I want to encourage you to check out the other links below and go out and check out their channels. They're all doing this collab and they have some really great tips that might help you out on your own journey. So check them out as well. And this collab is about snacky foods, right? We are kind of stuck inside with our food, right? And sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes not so good. So anyway, I wanted to, I want to try to keep it down to 3 things that I like to snack on, but there's going to be a few more. So I'm just going to let's just get right into it and I'll talk to you about some of the things that I do when I need a snack, which number one, I really try to avoid having a snack. So I eat enough at my meals that I feel like it's going to keep me till the next meal. That way I actually don't need a snack. I'm not really comfortable snacking. Most of the reason why is because sometimes when I have a snack, it kind of ruins me for the next meal, and I don't like that. I like to be good and hungry before I get to the next meal. But once in a while, I'm watching TV, I'm sitting on the porch or something, and I kind of would like something to have. So what do? Let's get right into that. My number one go-to would be fruit by itself. It's very water-rich, full of vitamins and sweet, makes you feel indulgent, but it's got a lot of fiber. My absolute favorite right now is oranges, and I just we'll just eat one orange. My number 2 go-to would be oatmeal. I'll just have a small bowl of oatmeal, instant oatmeal, rolled oats, and just, gussy it up however I want. I love oatmeal. To show you, this is what I had left over from my oatmeal bowl this morning, and it's like, this is huge, and I just couldn't finish it all because I had my spinach and egg whites first. I try to start off with veggies, and it just filled me up. So this, I've already counted the points. So this is a snack. It's like a free snack, late in the day. So when I want a piece of cake or a cookie or something like that, I can sit back. This is apple pie oats. And if I can find the video where I make these, I'm going to stick it down below. All right, another favorite is hard-boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs and some vegetables or something. It's always good. All right, I wanted to show you a few of the snack items that I could use that really help me out once in a while if I really need it. I love these thin stackers. They have all kinds of flavors and grains. This is one of my favorite, brown rice. I always try to keep it with a whole grain. And these are, you can have 4 of them for 3 points. You can have 3 of them for 2 points and 2 of them for 1 point. I usually only have 2 at a time. And sometimes I'll just smear a little peanut butter on there, put some homemade, blueberry compote on top, or a little bit of sugar-free syrup or something like that. Maybe a few little mini chocolate chips and some light Cool Whip or something, and then I'll have that with some tea, and that's really good. But these multigrain crackers here, they're pretty big. They're about as big as this package is here. And these Wassa multigrains are great. They're 1 for 1 point, and they're very filling. They're whole grain crisp bread. You could top them however you want. Put some avocado on top, guacamole, just like they did here. Make it into, I used to make these into little mini pizzas, and I'd serve them with some sauteed green beans, and that's what I had for lunch. I lost a lot of weight back then. But you could put anything on top of them. You could make them sweet. They're really, really great. I can't recommend the Wassa crackers enough. And they last absolutely forever on the shelf. So they're a real good pantry item to have. All right, speaking about making like little mini pizzas, sometimes I used to go for just the sweet rice cakes, but if you find like this one's tomato and basil, sometimes you could pick up a salty one and use this as a base to make maybe like a little mini pizza or something like that. Maybe put a little hummus on top, have it with some vegetables on the side or something. And it's just, or just have them and break them and dip them into the hummus, right? I mean, they're really good. Or dip them into like refried beans that are non-fat and they might be 0 points. on the purple plan. I'm on the purple plan, so all of these work really well for me. These ones are 2 points per each cake, so I'm not just going to sit there and eat half of the package. They do tend to add up. Of course, I have my PB Fit. Now, I don't like just having regular PB Fit. I will add it to my oatmeal sometimes, or maybe a protein shake. And it really adds a nice flavor. But if I'm going to have, like, I'm going to smear it on something, I'm going to add a little bit of the regular peanut butter. So we know these ones on the purple plan are 2 tablespoons for 1 point. And typically, now this is going to be a lot. It's 6 points for 2 tablespoons. I never, ever have 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. That's just like crazy. But 1 tablespoon, which is plenty, is 3 points. What I typically do is I'll take my 2 tablespoons of PB2, and then I'll add 1 teaspoon of the Skippy Natural for 1 point to my PB2. And then that way I keep my points way down, but it tastes better to me. So I really love that. Again, you know, my smoothies, I always have a really nice, and I usually use a plant-based protein powder into my, because it's just easier on my system. So I have a plant-based powder. Sometimes I'll have chocolate, sometimes I'll have vanilla. Vanilla is good because I don't like mixing frozen blueberries with chocolate. And these are 1 scoop for 2 points. And your protein, this is going to really keep you a long time. 20 grams of protein in 1 scoop. So that's really going to be great. Now, don't laugh. I know this is going to seem really funny, but I do this at least once a day, and it really counts as a snack. It keeps me so full. But this is really good for my gut. So I do this for gut health, to keep the pipes clean. And this is 2 teaspoons for 1 point. And I'm going to show you how I make this. I have this, it's a psyllium husk. And my husband prefers one that's not flavored. I prefer the one that's orange because to me it tastes like an orange Julius. So I take 1 cup of cold vanilla unsweetened almond milk. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons in there. I'll show you what I do. And I'm going to put a lid on this. I'm not really hungry right now, so I'm going to put it away for later. And then I just take my frother, my little mini frother, and I stick it down in here, and I make sure that I get it nice. And this is the only thing that I think really, really mixes it as well as I want it to be mixed. And then what I just do is I just froth the top of it, and it just, see how it kind of climbs in it. You just ended up getting this really cool little frothy drink. And I kid you not, it tastes just like an orange Julius. It's like, you know, the creamy or the 50-50 bar. And it is just so satisfying to sit at the end of the day and just sip on this here. And it's a really nice treat. And you've got 1 point here, and I am telling you, after you drink this, you are not going to be hungry. It is so great, and it's really, again, it, you know, keeps things running. So laugh if you must, but that's going to be one of those wonderful secrets that'll help you out long term. All right, guys. All right, so those are some of the things that I'm having for snack while I am in lockdown at home, and they seem to help me out whenever I need a little something. Just as a side note, one of the other things that I really like to have is a little bit of popcorn, and my favorite right now is Skinny Pop, if I can find it. My first choice in popcorn, everybody knows, is Target popcorn, but I'm not getting Target popcorn right now, so Skinny Pop is the next one that I do like, and I like the cheddar flavor. So that would be my next pick. So anyway, happy snacking, and I hope you visit the other channels down below and get some more great tips on snacks. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys, and see you next time.